बच्चों, नमस्ते। सब सुरक्षित है ना? अच्छा, आज की हिंदी कक्षा में सबको स्वागत। बच्चों, ये क्या है? हाँ, यह एक उपवन का चित्र है। क्या? यह एक उपवन का चित्र है। आज हम उपवन के बारे में एक कविता सुनेंगे। आपके किताब के पन्ना संख्या 20 निकालें। देखिए, इस कविता का नाम क्या है? क्या है? हाँ, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। क्या है? हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। इस कविता का रचयिता कौन है? हाँ, द्वारिका प्रसाद माहेश्वरी। क्या है? द्वारिका प्रसाद माहेश्वरी। अच्छा, मैं कविता पहले पढ़कर सुनाती हूँ। देखिए देखिए। हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के, द्वारिका प्रसाद माहेश्वरी। एक हमारी धरती सबकी, जिसकी मिट्टी से जन्मे हम, मिली न एक ही धूप हमें है, सींचे जाए एक जल से हम, पले हुए हैं झूल झूल कर, पलनों में हम एक पवन के, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। मैं एक बार और पढ़कर सुनाती हूँ। एक हमारी धरती सबकी, जिसकी मिट्टी से जन्मे हम, मिली न एक ही धूप हमें है, सींचे जाए एक जल से हम, पले हुए हैं झूल झूल कर, पलनों में हम एक पवन के, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। बच्चों, देखिए, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। सुमन का अर्थ क्या है? हाँ, फूल। उपवन का अर्थ क्या है? हाँ, बगीचा। यहाँ हम कौन है? हाँ, മാനവ है। अच्छा, ഭൂമിയാകുന്ന പൂന്തോട്ടത്തിലെ പൂക്കളാകുന്ന മനുഷ്യർ। देखो, एक हमारी धरती सबकी, जिसकी मिट्टी से जन्मे हम। इस धरती रूपी उपवन के फूल है हम सब। क्या है? इस धरती रूपी उपवन के फूल है हम सब। मिली न एक ही धूप हमें है, सींचे जाए एक जल से हम। हम सबको धूप और जल एक ही तरह मिलते हैं। क्या है? हम सबको धूप और जल एक ही तरह मिलते हैं। पले हुए हैं झूल झूल कर, पलनों में हम एक पवन के, हम सब सुमन एक उपवन के। हवा के पलनों में झूल झूल कर हम सब पलते हैं। हम सब एक ही उपवन के फूल है। क्या है? हवा के पलनों में झूल झूल कर हम सब पलते हैं। हम सब एक ही ഉപവൻ के फूल है। കുട്ടികളെ, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ കവിതയുടെ ആശയം മനസ്സിലായോ? ഈ ഭൂമിയാകുന്ന പൂന്തോട്ടത്തിലെ പൂക്കളാണ് നമ്മൾ മനുഷ്യർ. ഇവിടെ വെയിലും മഴയും എല്ലാം നമുക്ക് ഒരേപോലെയാണ് ലഭിക്കുന്നത്. കാറ്റിന്റെ തൊട്ടിലിൽ ആടിയാണ് നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും വളർന്നത്. നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും ഈ പൂന്തോട്ടത്തിലെ പൂക്കളാണ്. അതായത് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇവിടെ തുല്യ അവകാശമാണുള്ളത്. അച്ഛാ, ഇനി നമുക്കൊരു വർക്ക്ഷീറ്റ് നോക്കിയാലോ? ദേഖോ, സഹി മിലാൻ കരെ, ശരിയായി കൂട്ടിയോജിപ്പിക്കുക. ഞാൻ ഓരോന്ന് വായിക്കാം. ഹമാരാ ജന്മ, ഹം ഏക് ഉപവൻ കെ, ഹം സബ്കോ ഏക് ഹി ജൽ ഏക് ഹി പവൻ. അടുത്തത്, ഹമേ സീഞ്ചതാ ഹെ, പൽനോ മേ ഝുലാതാ ഹെ, ഫൂൽ ഹെ, ഏക് ഹി ധൂപ് മിൽത്തി ഹെ, ഏക് ഹി മിഠി മേ ഹുവാ ഹെ. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ വർക്ക്ഷീറ്റ് പൂർത്തിയാക്കി ടീച്ചറിന് അയച്ചു തരണം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ കവിത ഇഷ്ടമായോ? നിങ്ങൾ ഈ കവിത നന്നായി ചൊല്ലി നോക്കുക. നമുക്കിനി അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ കാണാം. ധന്യവാദ്.
Good morning, students. Welcome to your English time. How are you? I know all of you fine. Let's go to our poem. Do you know what is our name of our poem? Yeah, the name of the poem is Echoing Green, written by William Blake. Do you know who is he? Yes, he is a famous poet and painter born in 1757. His famous works are Song of Innocence and Experience. He died in 1827. Our poem, The Echoing Green, was taken from the Song of Innocence and Experience. Do you like to hear the poem? Yeah, I know all of you like it. Let's go to the poem. The echoing green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and the thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound. While our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair does laugh every care, sitting under the oak among the old flock. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joy when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones worry, no more can we hurry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and sport no more seen on the darkening green. Do you know what's the theme of this poem? Then I will tell you what's the theme. The spring has come. It is welcomed with the ringing of bells. The rising sun makes the sky brighter. Merry birds fly around singing in the tune with the ringing of bells. And the children start their plays. Their shout echoing on the green field. Old John sits under the oak with his friends. He is trying to drive away his worries as he catches the children at play. The old people think of their younger days. They were also on the echoing green in their youth. At the sunset, the children ate their sports. They are very tired. They take rest in their mother's lap as the birds take shelter in their nest in the evening. Now there is no more sport and no more sound. The green fields are covered with darkness. The three stanzas represent the human cycle of birth and life and death. Do you understand the theme? Okay. Let's read the poem one more time. All of you have to read with me. Okay? The echoing green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bells' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair is laughed away gale, sitting under the oak among the old floor. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones worry, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mother, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and sport no more see on the darkening green. Do you like this poem? I know all of you like it. You're good children. Please read it many times in your home. This is your homework. Let's go to another activity. Students, take page number 22. Your first activity is read the following lines from the poem The Echoing Green. The lines are: the sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and the thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the birds' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Did you see any specialty in this line? Yes, repetition is called alliteration. The sounds are repeating is called alliteration. Do you understand it? Yes. In line 6, the sound of the letter B is repeated. Which is the sixth line? Yes. The birds of the bush. Birds and bush. Birds, bush. In here, which letter is repeated? Yes. B is repeated in here. Which sound? B is repeated in birds and bush. Do you understand it? Yes. In line 9, the sound of the letter S is repeated. Which is the ninth line? Yes. While our sports shall be seen. Which are the words in there? Yes. Sports, see. Which letter is repeated in there? Yes, the S. Which sound was repeated in these two words? Did you understand it? I know. Now what's your doubt? Why could I didn't write the shall? Yes, because the shall Also yes, but the sound in the voice is but in the sharp is sharp. So it's not a alliteration. Do you understand it?
Sure.
Your activity is now identify the instance of alliteration in the lines given below and write them in the spatial space provided. The females swam and searched the sea. Special fishes hide beneath the sand. Children catch small creatures and set them free, screaming, splashing, and skipping to the land. Write the answer and send it to your teacher. Your next activity is read the following lines from the poem The Echoing Green. The lines are Old John with white hair does laugh every care, sitting under the oak. Among the old flock, they laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Did you find any specialty in these lines? Yes, the ending of the lines have many rhyming words. Do you know what is rhyming words? The use of the words in a poem or a song that have the same sounds, especially in ending, is called rhyming words. Old John with white hair does laugh every year. Which is the rhyming words in this line? Let's find. Which are they? Yes, hair and care. Hair, care. Which are the rhyming words in the second line? Oak and flocks. Oak and flock. Oak, fork. Which are the rhyming words in the third line? Yes, play and say. Which are the lines in the fourth lines? Yes, the joys and boys. Look at the ending of these words. Oak and fork. K was the ending of these words. The same sounds. So they are called rhyming words. Look at this play and say A those the same sounds. Do you understand it? And find out the other rhyming words in the echoing green and send it to your teacher. So students, I think you should understand today's class. It's enough for today. See you in next class. Bye.
Welcome to the 8th standard biology class. We are going to learn a new lesson called Life Mysteries in Little Chambers. We are going to learn about cells from that lesson. What is cell? The smallest unit that can live on its own and that makes up all living organisms and tissues in the body. It is called cell. Do you know who is the first person to observe the cell? Yes, it's correct. The cell were first observed by Robert Hooke. Let's see some scientists in the history of cell. Okay. Robert Brown. He discovered the nucleus of a cell and called it the nucleus. M.J. Sweden. He discovered that the plant body is made up of cells. Theodore Schwann. He discovered that the body of an animal is made up of cells. Rudolf Virchow. He observed the cell. He divides and concludes that new ones are formed only from existing cells. Let us now understand the cell functions. Okay? The first thing to say about the functions of cell is cell make biological molecules. Second, releasing energy from nutrients. Third, resistant to foreign substances. Next, we have study about the cell in the plant cell. In the plant cell, cell wall, mitochondrion, vacuole, Golgi complex, nucleus, cell membrane, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, cytoplasm and chloroplast. This is what we can see in the plant cell. If we know more about this, we can look the main points of this. Let us see what mitochondria is. Powerhouse of the cell. Helps in the production and storage of energy. Abundantly seen in the cell of liver, brain, muscles, where energy requirement is high. Next, let us see what is endoplasmic reticulum is. The passage in the cell. Conduction of materials inside the cell takes place through this organ, also known as cytoskeleton, as it provides firmness and shape to the cell. Next, what is the ribosome? Center of protein synthesis in the cell, seen either attached to the endoplasmic reticulum or free in the cytoplasm. Next, let's see what is vacuole. Vacuole covered by a characteristic membrane called chromoplast. Stores water, salt, excretory materials, etc. Next, let's see what is Golgi complex. Golgi complex collects cell secretions like enzymes, hormones, molecules, etc. in small vesicles, seen in pendicular cells. Next, we can study what is nucleus. You know what is nucleus? Yes, it's correct. A nucleus is a membrane-bound organelle that contains the chromosomes. It is called nucleus. We can study more about nucleus. Inside the nucleus, there is nucleus, nucleoplasm, nuclear membrane, chromatin reticulum, nuclear pore. If you want to know more about this, we can discuss. Nucleolus. They are spherical bodies that play a major role in the synthesis of ribosomes. Nucleoplasm. It is fluid part of the nucleus. Nucleus and chromatin reticulum are seen here. Nuclear membrane. It is a double-layered membrane that covers the nucleus. Chromatin reticulum. They are seen as a network in the nucleoplasm. They carry genes. Nuclear pore. Nuclear pores are pores in the nuclear membrane. They help in the conduction of materials to and from the nucleus. Next, we can study the part of the animal cell. You are ready? You are ready. In animal cell, there are cell membrane, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosome, centrosome, ribosome, cytoplasm and mitochondria. These are the parts in the animal cell. These parts are also discussed. I will ask a question, The part in plant cell and animal cell are equal? No. What is the reason? Yes, some part is not in the plant cell. Which part? Centrosome and lysosome is correct. We can discuss what is centrosome and lysosome. What is centrosome? Centrosome is a cell organelle that is found only in animal cells. The controls that play a major role in cell division are seen in the centrosome. What is lysosome? Lysosome is seen only in animal cells. Lysosome contains the digestive enzymes that required for the destruction of foreign substance entering the cell. You know what is plastic You do not know what is plastids? I will tell you. Plastids are the cell organelles that are exclusively found in plant cells. There are three kinds of name. It is chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. Next we can say what is prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Okay, you are ready? Okay, you are ready. In the cell of bacteria, cyanobacteria and mycoplasma, no nucleus is seen. These organisms are called prokaryotes. The cell of amoeba, animals and plants, a well-defined nucleus covered by membrane is seen. These organisms are called eukaryotes. Next we can study the secret behind the change in the color and taste of food. Okay. Plastids are the cell organelles that are exclusively found in plant cells. They are of three kinds, namely chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. You know that photosynthesis is performed by chloroplast. Chromoplast impact color to the flower and fruits. Xanthophyll give yellow color, carotene give yellowish orange, and anthocyanin give red, purple, etc. are certain pigments in the chromoplast. Various ranges of these pigments impart different colors to various parts of the plant. Leucoplasts are plastids having no specific color. Leucoplasts are seen in the plenty in the cells, where food material are stored. As fruits ripen, chloroplasts change into chromoplasts. This is the secret behind the changes in the color of taste. You understand this? Okay. You know what is biomembrane? You do not know. I will tell you. Do not we see that the cell has membrane covering? This covering separates the cell from its adjacent cells. Not only the cells, but the nucleus and many of the cell organelles are also membranous covering. These myomembranes regulate the exchange of material between cell and between cell organelles and cytoplasm. These membranes are called selectively permeable membranes, as they allow only the essential materials to pass. It is myomembrane. Next we can study what is protoplasm and cytoplasm. Protoplasm is the living contents of a all cell that is surrounded by a plasma membrane. It is a general term for the cytoplasm. Protoplasm is composed of a mixture of small molecules. It is called protoplasm. Cytoplasm, what is it? Cytoplasm is a thick solution that fills each cell and is enclosed by the cell membrane. It is mainly composed of water, salt, proteins. All the organelles in eukaryotic cells, such as the nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum and mitochondria, are located in the cytoplasm. It is called cytoplasm. Okay, you understand this? Yes, you understand. Next we can do an activity. In your textbook, page number 18, there is an activity, illustration 1.5. That is this. This you want to complete and write the answer in your science diary. Okay? That's all for today. The class is over. Thank you. Have a nice day.